We're ready.
We're ready.
Real talk, no tea. Yes.
NT. RTNT.
Real talk, no tea.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode for Real Talk No Tea. I am here with my two co-hosts. I am Krystle Alexis. I have with me Kristopher Brown.
Good evening.
And Sabrina Whipple.
Better known as Queen Bee Waving. We like my alias. It's nice.
Queen Bee Waving. I do apologize for the people. So, welcome to our first episode of our podcast. So, in this episode, we're going to give you guys a preview and let you guys know why we are here, why we found it necessary to begin this podcast. We'll talk about some of the things that we're going to cover over the first few episodes. We'll make some announcements about some upcoming modeling events. And yeah, hopefully you guys like what you see and you guys come back for our next episode. So let's dive right in, and we're going to first start off with introductions. Sabrina, would you like to go first?
You just want me to stop dancing. That's all that is.
Be still.
I can't. This is me. Let me be me on this podcast.
Be ye.
You know, because I am the queen bee. So I'm just saying.
Oh, yes.
I try.
Heard it here first. Queen Bee. Wave in.
But yes, as Krystle so eloquently stated, I am Sabrina, but I do go by Queen Bee Waving. I am 37. I love long walks to Starbucks for a strawberry lemonade, refresher, venti. If you're listening, I'll take all gift cards, Cash Apps, Queen Bee Waving. Thank you. I am a model. I have been a model since 2017. It's hard out here for a pimp. Okay? It's hard. But I do it and I make it look good. What else am I supposed to say?
Do you have any other things from your bio that you would like to share with the people?
Talents, skills.
Experiences. Keep it PG.
Yes. Whoa.
Well, you know, it take your friends to throw you up under the bus and then drive up over you. I tell you, try. They just
Riding right along.
like la, what to do? No horn, no. Are you okay? Just
This is fine.
she'll live. I mean, you know, I don't know. I started off with DFW in 2017. I later moved to other shows in the North Carolina, Virginia area. I have done LA Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week ×2. I have done backstage help for New York Fashion Week with High Tech Moda. I am also going to Paris Fashion Week in September of this year with High Tech Moda. And I'm going back to New York Fashion Week with High Tech Moda. I passed up on Milan because it wasn't feasible. And no. But I got accepted one time, I get accepted again.
That part.
Yes.
I am taking not a step back from modeling, but I want to learn more things than just being on the runway. I think it'll help me appreciate my journey more and make me more valuable to the industry. That is all.
Yes.
Kristopher.
Thank you, Ms. Waving.
Thank you, Queen Bee.
Good job, Chris.
Yes.
I tell you, friends is terrible.
That's what friends are for. So, hello, bienvenidos a todos. How are you all doing? My name is Kristopher Brown. I am also 37 years old. Yes, I am 37 years old. And I have been... So what you got to think.
Right.
That after 30 is no joke. Mm-hmm.
Aretha, we pay all
Yes.
tribute.
And I have been modeling for a couple of years now. It actually started out as a bucket list thing. When I turned 30, I had said to myself, I just want to bust down a runway one time, just to see, just to check it off the bucket list of life.
I did not
However,
know that.
yes, however, as life would have it with most things with me, no, more. So that began the snowball of me continuing to model. I have done quite a few local shows here. I've been a brand ambassador for quite a few local designers here as well. I have been in LA Fashion Week as well. And I am also published in Europe. And so, well, not France, but in the vicinity. Yes, oui. So, so I do runway, I do print, and ultimate goal is to actually have my own house one day, House of Brown.
Yes, House of Brown.
Name possibly pending, but I definitely want it to be a space for the up and coming models to know the basics that they would need, because a lot of times people just go out there, they're not prepared, they don't know what to wear, what to do, model etiquette, how to carry themselves professionally, because they don't know that they are a brand. And so I definitely want to be an example of that. And I think that I will stop modeling once Rihanna signs me, or that may continue.
Okay.
Yes.
So Rihanna,
Shout out.
Savage
Hello,
Fenty.
Fenty.
we repping you right now. It's underneath, you can't see,
Hey,
but
Cousin Ree.
hey,
Oh
Reed.
yeah, definitely underneath because I have
Yes.
on a bra.
Yes, we love it. And now, Krystle Alexis.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
So my model name is Krystle Alexis. I have been modeling. I actually started modeling in college. I modeled with Everlesco Models at North Carolina Central University. I did that for 2 years. And then I didn't model for a long time, 12 years, I think. And I returned to the runway at Winston-Salem Fashion Week in 2018. Shout out to the hometown in Detroit.
Yes.
Since then, I have done several local shows here in the area. I am currently a brand ambassador and signature model for Studio B Designs. Sidebar, shout out to Studio B Designs allowing us to use his studio.
Shout out to Studio B.
That's where we're on location for the first few episodes. So shout out to Studio B for allowing us to rent this space. But I am a signature model for him. In addition to that, I am a model coach. I do coach adults, but I kind of specialize now in kids. I am currently a coach for NMTG, Noel Model and Talent Group, based out of High Point, North Carolina. We are the first African-American owned children agency in High Point, North Carolina.
Yes.
So shout out to our babies.
Shout out.
In addition to that, I am a makeup artist. I do makeup for several shows that I also walk in, so I pull double duty on the day of shows. A lot of my model friends have also become my clients, and I do makeup for them for photo shoots and personal shoots and things like that. And a few of my model friends have been very essential, and my photographer friends, designer friends, producer friends have been very essential in helping me build my makeup brand. And yeah, that's it. Now I guess I am a co-host on a podcast. That's not it?
No. We are also two of the house models for...
Sorry. We are, yes, both Sabrina and I are...
Sorry, Kelly.
House models for the fashion house that also sponsors and does puts on Danville Fashion Week each year. What else? So yes, we are city members.
Is that it?
Of
I think
Fashion
that's
House.
it.
Yeah, that's who we are. So I think we are validated with the people. We know what we're talking about.
Yes. So speaking of knowing what we're talking about, let's talk about the purpose of the podcast. So I guess I'll tell the story first.
Mm-hmm.
So the three of us are obviously friends. Those of you that know us in the model industry, you know that we all spend time, hang out together, frequent each other outside of modeling.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a group chat.
Yes.
And we talk amongst ourselves as we do.
Mm-hmm.
And one day, when we were cracking ourselves up, because we are quite entertaining.
Yes.
You'll see.
Y'all
already
watch my
know.
page.
Welcome.
Yes. And y'all already know this. For those
That
of you
part.
who know us.
Right.
Right. So, you know, we played around with the fact that we should do a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, yeah, okay. And we, you know, laughed and joked about it for a few minutes. And that was sometime the end of last year. And as this year rolled around and we all got to working on our 2024 goals and what we will be doing this year, I said, hey guys, I really think if we want to do the podcast, we should go ahead and put it on our to-do list and schedule the first meeting with the three of us so that we can start gathering our information.
Because Krystle's the planner.
I am the organizer to keep us together.
Yes.
So yeah, I put it out there and here we are. And Sabrina and Chris, share with the people, why are we here?
So, overall, we wanted this to be a safe place for the model community that is local and also possibly worldwide and international too, to basically talk about things in the modeling industry, as well as a safe place for creatives as well, to photographers, designers, and let them know what events are taking place, as well as coming from the model perspective, as well as a creative perspective as well too. Different topics.
Hello.
Is this thing on? Okay. And we're back. Yes.
Good morning.
And good morning. Yeah, but we wanted it to be a safe place just to pretty much talk, discuss. As you see, we are all three individuals and we all three have different opinions. And that's one thing that we definitely wanted to make a disclaimer here and now.
Mm-hmm.
I promise to love faithfully. You see, it just pops in there. Life is a song. So our disclaimer is that these are our opinions. This is our show. So the views and opinions of us are that of our own. They are not the law. They are not the rules and regulations of the land. This is just an opinion, just like all of us have two lungs.
Very, very nicely put. I would definitely say something else. But our opinions do not reflect upon anyone that we work with.
Nanetta.
Not another, t'other. Anyone.
No.
Nobody, baby. Shout out to Luther and Keith Sweat.
Yeah, shout out to all the musical greats.
They're going to get us banned on Facebook.
No, they're not, because we're the ones singing it. It's not actually playing the music,
Yeah,
right?
right.
It's
It's
a
a
cover.
cover. Yeah, so we don't
Educate me.
Yeah, we can cover all day.
Yeah, we can cover all day.
Or we can chop and screw it,
Yeah.
and it's not the original.
Right.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we're doing little snippets.
When I be editing my videos, y'all know how I break out in song and dance.
Yeah.
I be cutting it out because I thought that the people couldn't.
No, let the people see your creativity. Let it
It's
out.
not the creativity
Shine
issues.
through.
Shine.
If you know me for real.
This little light of mine, I'm going to let it.
Shine. Let it.
I hear music in my head often,
All
and
the
I
time.
just.
That's what I say.
And-
Life is a song.
And it's all because he rose. Like, I've been on that for a lot. Sidebar. I've been really on that since I went to church Easter Sunday. Like, he rose. Like, woo, thank you, God. Okay, anyway. You have to give. You have to honor thee.
the Most High at all times. Because he may not come when you want him,
But
but
he
he will.
comes right on time. My God.
My God, today. All right. Back to.
Sorry. I I get
Sorry.
caught up when we talk about my father.
As you should be. Get caught
Okay.
up. Yes.
Bring us back together.
Okay.
Get the teardrop out my eye.
Listen, let the Holy Ghost fall down on
Yes, let him
you.
use you. Let him use you.
Okay.
Because seriously, for us to do the things that we do,
Yes.
that's just it. All right.
Thank you. Thank you guys. So yes. And we want this to also be a safe place, safe space for our others in our model and creative community. We will eventually have guests. And we will feature different events and things like that that are going on in the area. So when we have our guests and we eventually do lives and things like that, we want everyone to feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
And free to share your opinions as well. We are not here to attack anyone or to judge anyone. Like Chris said, everybody has an opinion, and this is just a little bit of ours. So that is the gist of why we decided to start the podcast. There are a lot of things going on in our local model industry. We are going to touch on some of those topics, things we have seen, things we have heard,
all factual information.
and we're just going to speak on them again from our perspectives, or as warnings to people, maybe,
Right.
depending on the information, and things like that. So welcome, and thank you guys for going on this podcast journey with us.
Whoop, whoop.
It's gonna be a ride.
It's going to be a wonderful ride. And so far, we already know that you have already buckled yourselves on in. So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Thank you so much. So the name of the podcast, I did say it at the beginning, but to remind everyone, it is Real Talk, No Tea. So in other words, when people, something gossip and things like that are going on, you call your friends, your family, hey, I got some tea. It's piping hot. So
Real sweet.
we're not going to be gossiping.
No.
That's not what the purpose of the podcast is. Again, factual information, sharing our experiences, giving our opinions on things that are really going on and things like that. So Real Talk, No Tea. This is a great time to go ahead and follow us. Our Instagram page is Real Talk
RT.
RT.
Because we the bomb. TNT.
Don't confuse the people. We're gonna put it here. Post below. It is RTNT _ podcast.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So again, like, share, follow. All right. So moving on, let's talk about. We're gonna cover some of the topics that we plan to discuss with you guys in our first one or two episodes. So hold. Pause for the calls.
Pause for the calls. It's a Capricorn thing.
Team Aquarius. Okay, great.
Yes.
She's outnumbered, so it doesn't matter.
2 C's and an A.
Those of us who know about Aquarius know that we are okay.
But see, the Capricorns start the year and end the year. We are Alpha and Omega.
Beginning and the end.
Okay. Without us,
There's nothing.
nothing. Y'all wouldn't have a New Year's Eve or Christmas.
Or Christmas.
Or New Year's Day.
Or Kwanzaa.
Oh.
And we cover the Day of Love.
Yes.
We covered the Day of Love and the most important day of all, my birthday, February 17th. Thanks so much. So, anyway, so some of the topics,
Yes.
guys, for the people that we will be discussing, since Sabrina has experience in New York Fashion Week, and I myself will be walking for the very first time.
Yay!
walking for the very first time in New York Fashion Week, walking for the amazing Studio B. We are going to cover the topic of walking in New York Fashion Week versus walking in a show during New York Fashion Week.
Say it again. Say it again for the people, please.
Walking in New York Fashion Week versus walking in a show during New York Fashion Week.
Absolutely.
So we'll cover that topic. We'll let you guys ponder on all of the things that we will discuss in detail at that time. But we'll talk about that and other things that lead to people getting to New York Fashion Week or said shows that are taking place.
Right. Because you've got to be prepared. Because as we said, we want this to be a safe place. And so we're going to share information with you all that you may not know. And Sabrina's going to spearhead that, and we're excited to definitely cover that topic. And we're also going to be talking about kids, models, and parents, and them being taken advantage of. Because, that is a huge topic of discussion, especially with things in the media right now, talking about children in entertainment industry. So we're definitely going to touch on that topic. And I know that's going to be a heavy hitter because there are a lot of people who are interested in their children getting involved in modeling. And then they also need to know, the role of what a parent should do and look out for, as well as comport themselves. Word of the day. Comportment.
Look it up. Google's your friend.
It is.
Your very best friend, if you let it.
Yes, words of the day.
Yes.
Sabrina, would you like to elaborate on types of models and how we'll be covering those topics?
I wasn't brief about this, but anyway, they know I'm forgetful. There is runway, there is print, there is commercial, there is lifestyle, there is fashion, there is high fashion. There is a difference. There is a difference between fashion and high fashion. Just want to go ahead and that out there. What other models is there? Oh Lord. There, commercial
Mannequin.
print, mannequin models. Thank you, fellow Capricorn.
Yes.
I was getting ready to chime in, but now I don't want to.
I knew. I saw her on my peripheral.
I'll let y'all have it.
There is, now in the new age, there are brand ambassadors, there are influencers, there are social media models, or we could say IG models, but they have kind of put a very, very negative connotation on IG models. But there's nothing wrong with that because they get paid.
Handsomely.
Yes. There are other types of models that we won't go into because it's not PG. But y'all know where I'm going.
Right.
What other type of models do we have? Print. I went over
Editorial.
Editorial. Yes, that's what I was leaving out. Editorial. Thank you, fellow Aquarius.
You're welcome.
Shall you? Yes.
So yes, we're gonna cover the different types of models. It's important that if you are starting out your modeling career, or if you want to take modeling more serious than just doing local shows, that you know what kind of model you want to be. And
you can be more than one at
Yes.
one time. You just have to know when you go to book that photo shoot or do that show where you want to be. Don't allow anybody to put you where they want you to be. Put yourself, identify that. That's why you need to have that already in mind.
Correct. So we'll cover that topic on our first episode to go into more detail about the definitions of those types of models and things that you should be doing to help build your portfolio, to help you get bookings for that type of model style.
Exactly. Because you don't want your Instagram to show a lot of lifestyle, but you want high fashion. Then they still may book you, but they won't be extremely confident until you get there and actually show them exactly what you can do. So you want to have a more diverse portfolio, if that is the case.
Thank you.
Welcome.
We will then also cover things like your comp cards, what you need to do to prepare for auditions and submissions online and things like that. So we'll go into detail about. Go ahead.
Model calls and go-sees are two different things. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So yes, we'll talk about the details and the differences in between the two, so that again, if you are trying to do more than just doing local shows, then we're going to give you the information you need to survive the local show castings as well. But also we will take it a little bit further and give additional information on things that could be helpful if you're trying to expand your career in any way or open up other opportunities.
For the money.
For the coin.
For the
At the end of the day, are we getting to the bag?
I was getting to the money. Hey. I've been getting to the money. Hey, everybody, man. Hey, same old from the same old from the same old.
I know you know the whole too. I know you do.
Yes.
I don't know who that song is by, but shout out to you.
Shout out to Beyonce performing it at the homecoming at Coachella.
Beyonce. Hello,
That was a
Beyonce.
classic.
Yes.
Wonderful
Queen Bee.
times. Yes.
Since we out here on Queen Bee's internet and everything.
And we thank you for allowing us the space.
Because my favorite song is the Levi's.
That's my favorite song. Oh my gosh. Shout out Post Malone. I would just like to take this time, and I know this may be edited out, but
No, it's
I would
not.
like y'all to don't do Post Malone. Don't do my man like that.
People doing post what happened?
People have been doing Post Malone, talking about he looks like he took a bath. Because we haven't gotten any visuals yet. Because he sounds like he took a bath for this. He looking
Not sound like he took a bath.
People have been seeing the comments all over the internet just talking negatively about Post Malone. Don't do Post Malone.
Do he look dirty?
I didn't think so.
He has a lot of tattoos. I don't think that he looks dirty.
That makes sometimes some people think that when you have a whole lot of tattoos on your body that you look unclean.
Right.
That's a
So,
good
I
topic
think when he
also as a
did-
model, tattoos and tattoo placement.
And piercings. Anything that will change your appearance, hair. We're gonna cover all of that jazz.
All of that jazz.
I'll add that to the notes.
Yes.
Because we're just finding out things because now we're fully awake.
We are wide awake. Katy Perry. I'm wide awake.
I don't know that song. I've heard it.
Falling from the top. Yes.
I followed there somewhere. Okay.
I was lost. I don't know that song.
We're also going to be recapping fashion shows that we attend for you all people as well too, because
We got time now.
yeah, we got time, and if you weren't there, then you're square, and unfortunately you missed it. But we will highlight and definitely discuss what we witnessed and the wonderful designs of the creatives that have taken the time to showcase their art. We will have footage.
Yes, we'll have footage on the shows that we attend. We'll share photos that we find from the events, photos we take ourselves. If we were in any of the shows, we will share our own photos and things like that. Again, the main focus is around modeling and the creative communities. So any events that we attend that are going on for the creatives in the areas or anything that we know about, we're going to do our best to highlight them if not highlighted directly during the podcast, we will post things on our page, other flyers, other events, lives, and things like that. For you guys. So it's not just gonna be the podcast. Visit our page. That's why we want you to follow us. So that you can keep abreast of things like that. I know myself in particular, a lot of people contact me to ask me what's going on, what's the next model calls that are coming up. Even show producers have contacted me to ask me when our shows and auditions and practices and things like that, so that they don't double book themselves, because they know that a large portion of models that attend their event are also in a different event. So since I seem to be a go-to person for this information, I've always said I needed a place to share it, so I'll share it here on the page so that can be a go-to for everyone. The things that I know will appear on the page,
and our tags and our pages will be tagged in the description field, so you can follow us individually, because I just hit 5K on Instagram. It was a long time coming. I mean, oh my God, like, why would you not want to follow the Queen Bee? But anyway, I guess because I'm not Beyonce, but that's fine. You gonna figure out you missed out. But yes, we're gonna tag everything and all that good stuff, and we're gonna try to tag the page when we are individually doing something, because now we've gotten to the point that we don't all do the same shows.
Yes.
We've separated.
I know.
Okay. Love that part. Yes. We're gonna have different outings where we're gonna sit and try to do a piece of the episode out in the public and get people to chime in. We're just gonna spice it up just a little bit. Yeah. I do have a dating chronicles video that I post. I do have a dating chronicles video that I post every now and again, because I have to wait for something funny to happen, and I got one for y'all tomorrow. But yes, follow me, follow all of us, because Krystle does her get ready with me's. Whether she could be going to church, praising the Lord, and you will have.
I'll be cute for Jesus.
She could be going to run errands. She gonna post a get ready with me.
Yes.
Whenever I feel the need for the people to have a get ready with me, because I'll be cute.
I mean, because
it's important.
Very important. Chris posts his outings. Chris be having fun. Sometimes I just be sitting at home rubbing my feet together.
Yes, Chris be outside.
They say I be outside. No. Be outside.
I am the most extroverted introvert you will ever meet.
I am. Well, that's a Capricorn trait.
It is. I'd
But
rather be at the house.
Listen, okay? Because like tonight, I done got all dressed up and stuff.
Yeah.
I can go home and rub my feet together. I'm just saying.
But you making an appearance.
I am. FYI. I will be going home immediately following the taping.
And so you
As will I. I am babysitting
I'm going to rub my
niece.
feet together and play with Tommy.
Yes.
Tommy's a dog. We got to make sure we elaborate that.
Actual
But those of you
dog.
who don't follow me and are not aware, I am a proud
Yes.
fur mom, dog mom. My child,
Yes.
my child, his name is Thomas, aka Tommy.
Yes. And I'm babysitting my fur niece. Her name is Coco Bean.
Hey, Coco.
You can also follow Coco Bean at Coco Beans on Instagram. She does have her own page because
This is cute.
Yes, Coco.
Coco, get your coins, Coco.
Coco
Dog food
is
is
Coco
expensive,
Bean.
okay?
All pet expenses are expensive.
Okay.
Animals are people too.
They are. They just can't
Y'all
talk.
know Tommy be fashionable, honey.
Yes.
Listen.
His little expenses. I be like, why?
His
Tommy
outfits
be
cost as
new
much as
clothes.
mine. I don't like it.
They must have clothes.
They
My
can't be
sister
out here
can
being
attest.
naked.
They must have clothes.
Tommy's mommy is a model.
Yes. Naturally.
Same.
It's important.
I'm his girlfriend. So
Yes, Sabrina is Tommy's woman. The whole thing.
it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So those are going to be the topics that we will cover in our first episode.
Because it's a pilot.
Yes, this is a pilot episode. We just wanted to get you guys familiar with us. We wanted to get ourselves comfortable. I know myself comfortable with the recording and all of that good stuff. And we just wanted to put something out here so that you guys could get a little snippet of what's to come.
Yes. Because we ain't going nowhere.
Ain't.
And we'll be back.
So tune in.
Will.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and share.
Yes.
Share,
So we would like to go ahead and ask you guys, drop something in the comment. In the comment box. Let us know. Will you be watching? How you feel about the podcast? Go ahead and chime in on your thoughts on some of the topics that we mentioned.
Give us new topics.
Let us know about the topics that we're gonna do for our next episode, so that we can include your opinions in our discussions and how the people feel. You, the people.
Yes.
And then as well, if there's any topics that you guys can come up with that you would like to hear us discuss or speak on, drop that information in the comments as well. We'll be taking all of that into consideration and keeping a running list of topics. I am sure that we will have plenty.
If you are a brand and you would like to be... If you are a brand and you would like to be a part of the podcast as a guest, please chime in. When I say brand, because I know I have to elaborate, I'm the pettiest of them all. Not in a bad way, not like other folks, but anyway, you model, you are a designer, you are a makeup artist, you are a esthetician, because that is needed when we model for lingerie and swimwear. If you are a show producer, executive producer, shout out to our favorite executive producer, Thomas Lee. The Thomas Lee. If you are a set designer, if you are a DJ, if you are
Artist.
artist. Whether you dance, whether you sing, whether you rap, because those are also a part of some fashion shows and or events. If you own an event space,
absolutely.
We can hear, not to say that you have horror stories, but I'm pretty sure not everything goes as planned every time. So we want to hear all about those. If you are, who else? Lights,
Sound.
videographers, sound, photographers, what else we got? Assistants.
Anything under the creative umbrella.
Reach out to us. Reach out and touch one of our hands.
Yes. And also, if you
Shout out to Don Ross.
do have yes, hello, turning 80, looking 40.
If
or
only
less.
Lord, if the Lord blessed me.
Okay. That is called drinking
And to
your
look that
water and minding your business.
One more time.
Drinking your water and minding your business.
Because some do not do. All right, that's the last petty thing I got to say.
But yes, if you are a brand and you would like to sponsor an episode, feel free. Send us in your pieces and your products. We'll be happy to sample them, showcase them, and highlight you on the air so the people will know. Help you grow your business as we are growing ours.
Of course.
Thank you guys. Yes. So lastly, as promised, we will always bring forth any upcoming modeling events or creative events that the three of us are aware of. So by the time this airs, DQ Styles out of Charlotte, North Carolina, will be hosting his second model call for a fashion event that he will be putting on later in the year.
December.
It will be in December. It's called Harlem Renaissance, right? I think it's called Harlem Renaissance. The dress code for that model casting is to wear denim,
dark denim, black denim, or blue denim. You can wear a white shirt or not wear a shirt. is what the instructions said.
Yes. So you do need to register for his event. So he is on Facebook and Instagram. Again, it's DQ Styles. You need to register for the model casting, and it is taking place on April the 27th in Charlotte. And secondly, DFW has a upcoming model call,
Annual
model call. It is always the first Saturday.
Second Saturday.
It's the second Saturday?
So it should be the second Saturday.
It's the second Saturday because it's the 8th. You're right.
It's the second always
the second Saturday in June.
And the show will always be the second Saturday in November.
Yes. So if you are interested in casting for Danville Fashion Week season 9, again, it is going to be on June 8th. Those auditions are in Danville. We do request that everyone register. You can do registration day of, but it will save time if you go ahead and register beforehand. Please bring your comp cards with you. And we switched up the attire this year.
Did you?
Yes, so we normally do all black, but for this year's audition, we will be doing white tops and blue jeans.
However you see fit to put that together.
Yes, be cute. You know,
be creative, but not over the top.
Yes, casting ready, of course, but you know, blue jean bottoms and a white top.
And also shoes that you can walk in.
And in our future podcast, we're definitely going to be talking about those things that you will be needing going to model calls, as well as what you should have in your model bag.
Absolutely.
Yes. Mine is in the car. I should have brought it in.
We'll bring examples on the day that we do that. Yeah. Okay, so those are the next 2 model calls that we are aware of at this time. We will circle back to upcoming modeling events and shows that are coming up a little bit later. And I think that's it. You guys have anything else for the people today?
I don't think so.
We're excited.
Absolutely.
Yes, this is very exciting. I am happy to be here. I have been thrilled about getting together.
Yes.
So like somebody's
and
auntie
finally
for real.
taping this episode.
Yes.
We are so busy, guys. This is hard to get all 3 of us in the same room at one time.
On a Friday.
On a Friday. But we are all committed to the podcast for you, the audience, our people.
Yes.
So we will be rolling out an episode at least once a month for you guys to keep you abreast of what's going on in the community. So again, we'd like to thank you guys for watching. Again, we're going to pop the IG page below. So please like, share, and follow. And thank you guys for joining us for our pilot episode. Yes.
RTNT.
RTNT. We're going to have a theme song, y'all.
Yes. We're going to come up with it.
Oh, I could have had Candy sing the theme song. We got to come up with it.
We can call Candy.
I think she might be outside. But she ain't going to come in, though. Because it's just too much this time. But next time, we're going to have a song.
We're going to have a song.
We're going to get us a song. We're going to have a song for the people.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
We're ready.
Real talk, no tea.